Ladies and gentlemen, in life we often face trials and challenges that test our resolve. There are moments when we feel like we are being put through hell, when the struggles seem overwhelming and the weight of adversity feels unbearable. But let me tell you something powerful. Those who put you through hell will eventually have to face the consequences of their actions. You see, life has a way of evening the scales. The pain you endure, the sacrifices you make, and the hardships you face, all of them have a purpose. They refine you, they shape you, and they prepare you for something greater. Munroe often spoke about purpose, that within every challenge lies a divine assignment, a reason for your journey. The people who sought to diminish your light, who tried to break your spirit, who thought they could hold you down, are now left to watch as you rise. They thought they had control, that they could dictate your worth. But the truth is, you were never theirs to control. You are a masterpiece crafted by the Creator, destined for greatness. It's easy to lose yourself in the midst of adversity. It's easy to doubt your path when the storms rage around you. But remember, the greatest opportunities for growth come during the darkest times. Every trial, every setback is a setup for something extraordinary. When others have written you off, dismissed your dreams, or told you that you're not enough, remember this: they see your potential through limited eyes. But the Creator sees beyond your present reality. He sees your potential, your capacity, and your purpose. And His plans will not be thwarted by the opinions of others. So don't let their negativity define your destiny. Don't let their doubts dictate your future. You have the power to rise beyond the flames of pressure. You have the power to emerge stronger, wiser, and more impactful than ever before. Rise with confidence. Walk boldly into your purpose. Because in the end, those who doubted you will stand in awe of the person you've become. Adversity is a powerful force that shapes our purpose in profound ways. Every challenge we face serves as a catalyst for growth, a stepping stone toward becoming the person we are destined to be. It's easy to see struggles as burdens, as obstacles that prevent us from reaching our full potential. However, when we shift our perspective, we realize that adversity is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced. Every difficulty we encounter holds a lesson, a teaching moment that refines our character and molds us into stronger, more resilient individuals. When life puts us through hell, it may seem like an endless battle where the weight of the world is on our shoulders. It feels as though we are fighting against forces beyond our control, whether they be the doubters, critics, or circumstances that seek to diminish our worth. Yet, within that struggle lies an opportunity. It is through these moments of trial and difficulty that we discover our true strength. We learn how to persevere, how to navigate through uncertainty, and how to emerge on the other side with newfound wisdom and insight. Many people misunderstand the purpose of trials. They view challenges as setbacks, as barriers to success. But what if we saw them differently? What if we embraced them as essential elements of our journey? Life's struggles often push us beyond our limits, forcing us to dig deep into our reservoirs of strength. In those moments when we feel like giving up, when the path seems unclear, we begin to understand the depth of our own resilience. We become more than what we once were. We evolve into something greater. Furthermore, adversity creates clarity. It strips away the distractions, the superficial desires, and the trivial concerns that once clouded our vision. In the midst of hardship, we are forced to confront what truly matters: our purpose, our passion, and the legacy we wish to leave behind. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we gain insight into who we are and what we are meant to do. No external force, no external judgment can provide that clarity as effectively as the struggle itself. Those who try to bring us down often do so from a place of ignorance. They fail to see the potential within us because they are blinded by their own limitations. They may judge us based on their fears, their insecurities, or their narrow view of the world. But their opinions do not define our reality. Their doubts and criticisms are temporary, fleeting, and insignificant compared to the greatness that resides within us. What they see is limited, what we carry is boundless. In times of hardship, it is essential to trust in something greater than ourselves. This could be faith, a higher purpose, or the knowledge that our journey is guided by a divine plan. Myles Munroe often spoke about the significance of purpose, the idea that every challenge and trial is a piece of a larger puzzle that fits into a greater destiny. When we align ourselves with this higher understanding, we recognize that even the toughest times are stepping stones to a more profound existence. Moreover, adversity cultivates empathy and compassion. When we emerge from our struggles, we often develop a deeper understanding of others who face similar challenges. We become more compassionate leaders, more understanding friends, and more supportive family members. The hardships we endure teach us the value of connection, reminding us that we are all in this together. Our experiences serve as a bridge to help others navigate their own paths with greater wisdom and empathy. In conclusion, adversity is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. It is in our darkest moments that we discover the light within. Those who attempt to put us through hell will ultimately be powerless against the strength we cultivate. Through struggle, we are refined, reshaped, and empowered to rise higher than ever before. When life presents us with negativity, whether it's in the form of doubters, critics, or naysayers, it can feel overwhelming and disheartening. These voices attempt to limit our potential, offering opinions that are often based on fear, insecurity, or misunderstanding. They fail to see our worth because they themselves are trapped in a narrow perspective of what is possible. Yet, despite their doubts and dismissals, we must remember that their negativity does not define our reality. Their limited vision cannot dictate our destiny or diminish our true potential. Many of us have faced moments when our dreams were dismissed, when our ideas were deemed impractical, or when our efforts were met with skepticism. These moments are difficult, and it's natural to feel disheartened when the people we look up to or those closest to us fail to recognize our worth. However, it's important to recognize that others' doubts are often a reflection of their own limitations, not ours. They project their fears onto us because they are unable to envision a future where we succeed beyond what they perceive as achievable. This is where our strength lies, within our ability to rise above the opinions of others. True power comes not from the validation of those around us, but from understanding and embracing who we are, beyond the judgments of others. When we believe in ourselves and stay true to our purpose, we create a space where external negativity holds no influence. Our dreams, ambitions, and passions are uniquely ours, and only we can fully grasp their significance and the impact they are meant to have on the world. Negativity, in its essence, seeks to create doubt and hesitation. It thrives in moments of vulnerability, when our self-esteem is low and we question our worth. However, the power we hold is far greater than any external voice. We have the ability to confront this negativity head-on and transform it into fuel for growth. Every critical word spoken against us is an opportunity to demonstrate resilience, to prove that we are capable of achieving more than doubters thought possible. In times of doubt, it is easy to lose sight of our true purpose. We begin to second-guess our journey, wondering if the obstacles are signs to stop or pivot. But what if those obstacles are simply part of the process? What if they are guiding us towards something greater, even when they appear as barriers? Negativity, while painful, often serves as a reminder that we are on the brink of something significant. It is during these moments that we must hold fast to our vision, trusting in our unique path, even when the external voices seek to pull us down. Another important truth is that those who doubt us will often be forced to watch from the sidelines as we achieve what they once believed was impossible. Their inability to understand our potential will one day become irrelevant because our results will speak for themselves. Actions speak louder than words, and the greatest revenge against negativity is success, true, lasting success that reflects our hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Over time, those who doubted us will be left in awe of the person we have become, a person who, despite all the criticism, remained focused and unwavering. Ultimately, while negativity may seek to hinder our progress, it cannot overpower the strength within us. It can momentarily shake our confidence, but it cannot define our future. What? Resilience is one of the most powerful attributes we can develop in the face of adversity. It is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to push forward despite the challenges that come our way, and to remain steadfast in the pursuit of our dreams. When life puts us through difficult moments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, defeated, and lost. Yet it is in those very moments that resilience is born. It's what allows us to continue even when the path is unclear, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Resilience doesn't mean that we don't experience pain or disappointment. It doesn't mean that we become immune to setbacks or failures. On the contrary, resilience acknowledges the reality of struggle while simultaneously embracing the strength that exists within us to overcome it. It's a quiet determination, a deep-seated belief that we are more than our current circumstances. Resilience is the foundation upon which greatness is built, because without it, we would give up when the going gets tough. Throughout history, countless individuals have shown remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. Think of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison, yet emerged with a message of forgiveness and unity. Think of Maya Angelou, who overcame a childhood marked by hardship and prejudice to become one of the most powerful voices of literature and activism. Their stories are a testament to the fact that resilience is not something reserved for a select few. It is something we can cultivate within ourselves through intentional effort and belief in our own ability to rise. In times of difficulty, it's natural to question our worth and abilities. We may feel isolated, as if we are the only ones bearing the burden of our struggles. However, the truth is that every great achievement begins with discomfort, with moments of self-doubt, and with the decision to keep pushing forward despite the odds. Resilience is the act of continuing when it seems easier to stop. It's the choice to see failure as a lesson rather than a defeat, to extract growth from moments of disappointment, and to persist even when the destination feels distant. One of the most transformative aspects of resilience is its ability to foster personal growth. When we face challenges head-on and refuse to be defined by failure, we develop new perspectives, skills, and strengths that we didn't know we possessed. Adversity forces us to stretch beyond our comfort zones, to adapt to circumstances, and to embrace uncertainty with grace. In doing so, we become more self-aware, more empathetic, and more capable of navigating life's complexities. Moreover, resilience provides a sense of empowerment. It reminds us that we are not powerless in the face of challenges. Instead, we hold the keys to our own success and transformation. The power lies within our response to adversity, not in the adversity itself. Every setback becomes an opportunity to refine our approach, to recalibrate our strategies, and to sharpen our focus on what truly matters. It is through these moments of trial that we unlock hidden potential and tap into reservoirs of strength we never thought we possessed. Resilience also teaches us the value of patience. Success is rarely a linear journey. There are twists, turns, and moments of stagnation that test our resolve. However, when we embrace resilience, we understand that progress is incremental and that setbacks are simply part of the larger narrative of growth. The most resilient individuals recognize that challenges are not interruptions to success, they are part of the story. They see difficulties as necessary phases of a journey, not as the end of the road. In the face of doubt, criticism, and negativity, resilient individuals don't rely on external validation to determine their worth. Instead, they cultivate an internal compass that guides them. This inner strength is unshaken by fleeting opinions, because they know that true fulfillment comes from alignment with their purpose and vision, not from others' approval. Resilience is a deep belief in the unseen, a confidence that even when the world doubts us, we are destined for something greater. Ultimately, resilience is what allows us to endure the most challenging moments and emerge with a renewed sense of purpose. It is the bridge between adversity and accomplishment, the foundation upon which we build our dreams. Through resilience, we become more than survivors. We become pioneers, trailblazers, and creators of our own success. When we rise above the opinions of others, we tap into a power that is unshakable and limitless. Life has a way of presenting us with situations where external voices, whether they come from critics, naysayers, or those who seek to undermine us, try to impose limitations on our potential. These voices, though they may seem loud and overpowering, are only a reflection of their own insecurities and fears. They attempt to define our worth based on their narrow understanding of who we are, but their judgments are insignificant when compared to the vastness of our true potential. The power to rise above these opinions comes from understanding that we are more than the sum of other people's perceptions. We are creators of our own destiny, architects of our own dreams. When we embrace this truth, we free ourselves from the chains of external validation. We no longer rely on others to tell us what is possible. Instead, we listen to our own inner guidance, a voice that speaks louder and clearer when we trust it. One of the most profound aspects of rising above external opinions is the ability to stay focused on our purpose, even when the world tries to steer us off course. In a world that often prizes conformity and traditional definitions of success, stepping into our authenticity requires courage. It requires the conviction to remain true to what we believe, even when that belief is unpopular or misunderstood. Many great leaders, visionaries, and pioneers throughout history have faced similar challenges. They were told that their ideas were too radical, too ambitious, or simply impossible. Yet their ability to rise above the doubts and criticisms of others allowed them to leave an indelible mark on the world. To rise above the opinions of others, we must first cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness. This means understanding who we are beyond external influences, beyond societal expectations, family pressures, or peer judgments. When we connect with our true selves, we become untethered from the expectations placed upon us by the world. We create from a place of authenticity, guided by our inner wisdom and driven by a vision that only we can fully comprehend. No external voice can compete with the clarity and confidence that comes from knowing ourselves deeply. Additionally, rising above external opinions often requires patience and persistence. The journey isn't always easy, and there will be moments when doubt creeps in. There will be times when we question whether our vision is enough, whether we are capable of achieving what we set out to do. But it is in those moments that we must remind ourselves of the power we hold. We must remember that those who try to limit us are simply afraid of what they do not understand. Their doubts are temporary, whereas our growth is permanent. Furthermore, rising above external opinions creates space for innovation and creativity. When we are free from the constraints of other people's judgments, we open the doors to new ideas, perspectives, and possibilities. It allows us to explore beyond conventional paths and to push boundaries in ways that others may not dare to. This process of thinking outside the box is where true breakthroughs happen, where we discover solutions and opportunities that were previously unseen. Another important aspect of this journey is that rising above external opinions strengthens our ability to handle criticism constructively. Rather than allowing criticism to diminish our confidence, we learn to see it as feedback, a chance to grow and refine our approach. Constructive criticism is a tool for improvement, but destructive criticism, rooted in fear or insecurity, holds no power over us. By rising above it, we reclaim our agency and take ownership of our journey. Lastly, rising above external opinions enables us to inspire others. When we stay true to our vision and refuse to be defined by the perceptions of others, we become beacons of hope and possibility for those who are struggling to find their own path. Our journey becomes a testimony to the fact that greatness is accessible to anyone who dares to believe in themselves. It shows others that despite the noise, despite the doubts, and despite the naysayers, they too have the power to rise. In conclusion, rising above the opinions of others is not just an act of defiance, it is a declaration of self-empowerment. It is the decision to trust in our journey, our vision, and our unique purpose, regardless of how others may try to limit us. By embracing this power, we unlock a potential that is infinite and unstoppable, guiding us toward the highest versions of ourselves. Every struggle we face, every challenge we overcome, becomes a building block for our success. The road to achievement is rarely smooth, and often it is marked by obstacles that test our resolve and push us beyond our limits. These moments of difficulty, though arduous, are necessary. They force us to dig deeper, to tap into reservoirs of strength we didn't know we had, and to emerge on the other side stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what lies ahead. It is in these times of adversity that we discover the true depth of our potential. In life, we are often put through trials that seem unfair and overwhelming. Situations arise where we feel as though the weight of the world rests solely on our shoulders. It may feel like everything is conspiring against us, as if we are fighting battles that seem impossible to win. But within every struggle lies an opportunity, a chance to redefine ourselves, to develop new skills, and to embrace our true purpose. Difficulties are not signs of failure, they are signs of growth and transformation. Many great individuals throughout history have faced seemingly insurmountable challenges. They did not allow their circumstances to define them. Instead, they used those moments to fuel their resilience, to push through limitations, and to create a legacy that continues to inspire future generations. Whether it was overcoming personal hardship, social injustice, or monumental setbacks, they understood that challenges were not obstacles to be avoided, but stepping stones to greatness. When we find ourselves in the midst of adversity, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. We may become consumed by the weight of the present moment, overwhelmed by the intensity of the struggle. Yet it is during these very moments that we must remind ourselves of the power we possess to overcome. Resilience is not just about surviving adversity, it's about thriving in it. It's the ability to transform challenges into opportunities, to extract lessons from failures, and to move forward with greater clarity and determination. One of the greatest lessons adversity teaches us is the importance of self-belief. When the world doubts us, when external voices seek to limit our potential, it becomes crucial to hold fast to our vision. We must believe in ourselves when no one else does, for it is our belief that drives us toward greatness. The world may try to dissuade us from pursuing our dreams, but it is our conviction that keeps us moving forward. As Myles Munroe often said, when you know your purpose, you don't fear the future. This understanding provides us with a foundation to stand firm in the face of uncertainty. Moreover, adversity tests our commitment. It reveals how deeply we are willing to pursue our goals, how willing we are to endure hardships for the sake of our dreams. It's easy to dream when the path is clear and obstacles are minimal. But it is through the toughest moments that we distinguish between those who are committed and those who are merely interested. Those who push forward despite challenges demonstrate the level of dedication required to achieve greatness. In times of struggle, we must also recognize that we are never truly alone. While challenges may feel isolating, the reality is that there are countless others who have walked similar paths, facing their own battles and overcoming them. Connecting with others who share your experiences, who understand the complexities of your journey, can provide valuable insights and support. Community, empathy, and collaboration are often the hidden resources that empower us to endure and succeed. Furthermore, adversity often illuminates our true character. It tests our integrity, values, and ability to lead with authenticity. In the face of difficulties, we are presented with choices whether to compromise our principles for short-term gains or to stay true to who we are, even when the world challenges us. Leaders who emerge from trials with their values intact inspire those around them. They demonstrate that resilience is not just about personal success, but about creating meaningful, impactful change in the world. Ultimately, adversity is not the end of the journey, it is the crucible in which we are shaped and molded into our highest selves. It reminds us that growth often stems from discomfort, and that the challenges we face are preparing us for something greater. Through struggle, we are given the opportunity to tap into the depth of our potential, to redefine our limitations, and to transform obstacles into stepping stones toward a future filled with purpose and fulfillment. In life, we are often faced with situations where we are forced to confront moments of doubt and negativity. These moments can feel overwhelming, especially when they come from those closest to us, family, friends, or colleagues. It's natural to seek validation, to want approval from others who play a significant role in our lives. However, it's important to understand that not everyone will see the potential within us. Some may be limited by their own fears, insecurities, or limited perspectives, and their opinions are not always a reflection of our true abilities or worth. When we allow the opinions of others to define us, we risk losing sight of who we are and the greatness we are capable of achieving. While constructive feedback can be valuable, destructive criticism, born from jealousy or misunderstanding, has the power to diminish our confidence and sense of self-worth if we let it. It's crucial to discern between the two and recognize that our worth is not contingent upon the approval of those who cannot see beyond their own limitations. Munroe often spoke about purpose and destiny, the idea that every individual has a unique calling that aligns with their divine assignment. When we focus solely on the opinions of others, we lose sight of this deeper purpose. Instead, we are consumed by the need for acceptance, validation, and external approval, which can easily derail us from our true path. The journey towards self-fulfillment requires unwavering confidence in our vision, even when the people around us fail to understand it. We must learn to trust in our abilities, our ideas, and the path we are meant to walk, regardless of how others perceive it. It is through this trust that we cultivate the strength necessary to stand firm in the face of negativity. Moreover, rising above negativity doesn't mean ignoring constructive criticism. It's about understanding that not all feedback is meant to tear us down. Some criticism comes from a place of wanting to help us grow and improve, and it can serve as a powerful tool for development. However, it's essential to separate this from criticism rooted in personal bias or fear. When we can differentiate between the two, we become more resilient and capable of moving forward with clarity. In times of doubt, it's important to remember that those who attempt to limit our potential are often projecting their own insecurities onto us. They see our confidence, our ambitions, and our determination as a threat because it challenges their own beliefs about what is possible. Instead of allowing their fears to hinder our growth, we must rise above them and focus solely on our journey. Furthermore, rising above negativity requires maintaining a strong sense of self-awareness. We must understand our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth. When we are grounded in this self-awareness, we are better equipped to navigate the opinions and judgments of others. It becomes easier to distinguish between helpful feedback and destructive criticism, and to move forward with confidence in our decisions. In conclusion, while the opinions of others can have a temporary impact on our emotions and self-esteem, they hold no power over our true potential. True empowerment comes from within when we believe in ourselves and trust in our unique purpose. By focusing on our growth, staying true to our values, and distinguishing between constructive and destructive criticism, we create a space where negativity holds no influence over our destiny. Life has a way of presenting challenges that push us to our limits, testing not only our strength but also our determination. During these moments, when we feel as though we are walking a path alone or carrying the weight of others' doubts, it can be tempting to lose sight of who we are and what we are capable of achieving. Negative opinions, criticism, and skepticism from those around us can feel overwhelming, making it difficult to focus on our purpose. However, it is precisely in these moments that we must remind ourselves that external judgments do not define us. They are fleeting, while our potential is limitless. Munroe often emphasized the importance of purpose, stating that when we are aligned with our true calling, no external voices can sway us from our path. It is easy to become consumed by the opinions of others, especially when they come from people we trust, family, friends, or colleagues. But the truth remains that not everyone has the vision or insight to fully understand our dreams. Some may project their insecurities onto us, dismissing our ambitions because they cannot comprehend the magnitude of what we are striving to achieve. Their negativity stems from fear of what they perceive as impossible, not from a place of genuine understanding of our potential. In moments where we are met with resistance, it's important to recognize that we are often the ones who hold the most power over our own lives. External opinions may seem overwhelming, but they hold no authority over the trajectory of our journey. When we are clear about our purpose and deeply connected to our values, we become resilient against the noise that seeks to derail us. Rising above the opinions of others doesn't mean ignoring feedback altogether. It means filtering out what is not aligned with our true purpose and staying focused on our vision. Criticism, when approached constructively, can be a powerful tool for growth. However, criticism that is rooted in doubt or negativity has the potential to erode our confidence if we allow it to. It is essential to differentiate between the two. Constructive feedback, given with the intention of helping us improve, provides insights that are valuable for our development. On the other hand, negative opinions that seek to diminish our worth are often driven by the insecurity of others who are unable to embrace their own potential. Recognizing this difference empowers us to handle criticism with a more balanced perspective. Rising above the opinions of others also involves a deeper understanding of self-awareness. When we know who we are and what we stand for, we develop the ability to navigate criticism without losing sight of our core values. It allows us to stand firm in the face of adversity, knowing that our worth is not tied to the fleeting judgments of those who cannot see our full potential. With self-awareness, we become less influenced by external voices and more connected to our inner strength, providing us with the confidence needed to forge ahead despite challenges. Furthermore, rising above external opinions often requires patience and resilience. The path to success is rarely smooth, and there will be moments when progress feels slow or stagnant. In these times, negativity can creep in, making it easy to question our direction. However, those who persist understand that setbacks are temporary and that true success is built over time with consistent effort. By maintaining a focused mindset, even in the face of criticism, we cultivate the resilience needed to keep moving forward. In conclusion, the journey toward personal and professional growth is often accompanied by moments of doubt and external judgment. However, these moments should not define us or deter us from pursuing our goals. By embracing self-awareness, distinguishing between constructive and destructive criticism, and staying connected to our true purpose, we empower ourselves to rise above negativity. External opinions may come and go, but our internal strength is the foundation upon which we build lasting success and fulfillment. Throughout life, we encounter moments where we are faced with criticism, rejection, and negativity from others. These moments can feel isolating and disheartening, leaving us questioning our abilities and second-guessing our worth. However, it is crucial to understand that the opinions of others do not define us. Every negative comment, doubt, or challenge presented by those around us is often a reflection of their own limitations rather than a true assessment of our potential. Learning to rise above these external influences requires a deep sense of self-awareness, resilience, and unwavering belief in our purpose. Myles Munroe often spoke about the power of purpose, how when we are aligned with our true calling, no external force can derail us. However, despite knowing this, we are still faced with moments where others attempt to impose their limitations on us. Whether it's a colleague questioning our vision, a family member doubting our capabilities, or a friend dismissing our dreams, these moments are inevitable. Yet within every challenge lies an opportunity to grow stronger, to deepen our understanding of who we are, and to strengthen our resolve. One of the most transformative aspects of rising above the opinions of others is the ability to trust in our own judgment. When faced with criticism or negativity, it's easy to become consumed by doubt, questioning whether we are on the right path or if we possess what it takes to succeed. However, when we align with our purpose and maintain clarity about our values, we build a foundation that is not easily swayed by the opinions of others. Purpose acts as a guiding light, keeping us focused on what truly matters, regardless of external distractions or negative feedback. Moreover, rising above negativity requires us to develop a strong sense of self-belief. It's essential to recognize that we are the architects of our own success, and no external force has the power to dictate our worth. People will try to impose their fears and limitations on us, but it is up to us to reject those limitations and stay true to our vision. True confidence comes from within. It's the unshakable belief that we are destined for greatness, regardless of how others perceive us. Constructive criticism can serve as a helpful tool for growth, but not all feedback is created equal. When criticism is rooted in negativity or personal bias, it can derail our confidence and cause us to second-guess our abilities. That's why it's essential to learn how to discern between useful feedback and destructive criticism. Feedback that challenges us to grow is valuable and necessary, while criticism that seeks to belittle or limit our potential holds no weight if we choose to rise above it. Resilience plays a critical role in this process. When we encounter negativity, we must develop the ability to bounce back with greater strength and clarity. Resilience is the capacity to absorb setbacks without losing sight of our goals, to persist despite challenges, and to emerge stronger in the face of adversity. It allows us to navigate through difficult situations with grace and determination, keeping our focus on the end result, our ultimate purpose. Additionally, rising above the opinions of others is deeply tied to emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves understanding our emotions and managing them effectively, especially in moments of conflict or negativity. When we can regulate our emotions and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, we position ourselves to handle criticism with maturity and composure. This emotional balance allows us to stay aligned with our purpose and avoid being derailed by the judgments of those who fail to recognize our potential. Ultimately, rising above the opinions of others is about maintaining a deep sense of authenticity. It's about staying true to who we are, regardless of external influences. As we cultivate this authenticity, we create a space within ourselves where negativity holds no power. Instead, we empower ourselves to focus on what truly matters: our vision, our dreams, and the legacy we wish to leave behind. By doing so, we not only rise above criticism, but elevate ourselves to new heights of achievement and fulfillment. In conclusion, rising above the opinions of others is not merely about dismissing criticism or ignoring negativity. It is about cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, purpose, and resilience. Life will present moments of doubt, challenge, and external judgment, but it is within our power to rise above them. By staying connected to our true values and vision, we create a foundation that no external force can shake. Constructive feedback serves as a guide for growth, while destructive criticism fades away when we refuse to be defined by the limitations of others. Through self-belief, emotional intelligence, and unwavering determination, we empower ourselves to thrive despite the voices that seek to undermine our potential. Ultimately, rising above external opinions allows us to step into our fullest potential, embracing a future defined by authenticity, purpose, and limitless possibilities. Thank you.